like that. We just had a match about 2-3 weeks ago, so I'm right back on it, ready to defend it again.
Something like that. Your opponent right now is Joe Heim, who's actually defeated the person that you defeated for the belt, and that's why you're here.
Yes, Gordon, that's why I'm here. I'm here to take the belt off of Aaron Williams.
Now, you told me a little strategy earlier on. Do you wish to divulge it now? I'll take that as a no. You see that look? That's the no, I'm not saying anything.
Divulged aloud.
Okay, no strategy divulged alone. What is his strategy?
The strategy is he's lefty.
Power of the lefty. So how are you going to counter that?
I'm better.
Ooh.
Not in this house.
All right, well, I wish both of you the best of luck. And away we go. This is Gordon Pepper. And welcome to what promises to be a fascinating U.B.A. title match. You're going to have the Northeast champion right now. It is Aaron Williams, and he's going to be defending against Joe Heim. And usually these matches have lots of strikes, lots of carry. They're going to be very high scoring. I have a feeling this is not going to be the case this time around because not every painting is a Picasso. Sometimes they're paintings drawn by 14-year-olds. And this may be one done by my niece, who's 12 years old, who goes to a wonderful parochial school over in Connecticut. Aaron Williams right now starting, leaving the 10-pin, making it. So here we go. Right now it is a 9 spare from Aaron Williams. Joe Heim is the challenger. He's going to be starting off. They're going to be on lanes 1 and 2. On the other side, we do have the classic tag team title match between Kryptonite and the Champion Secret Society.
And on lane 3, we actually have the finals of Team Rally.
That is true. Joining me here is Rudy Feliciano, our social media coordinator, social media director of media. Yes. I've not gotten that right yet. I'm never going to get that right.
I got it right.
and I never will. But he's a cool guy. More importantly, he does a great job here in the U.B.A. I wish I could do as well of a job as he does.
Welcome to Laurel Lanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fishy does got a.
Everybody was
a makeable spare. For him, it's a makeable spare.
It's sort of a makeable spare.
7-pin.
7-pin shot, yeah. However, the Bullets were struggling earlier on this shot.
Yeah, I think there was, except for one person. One person shot 806.
One person shot 806. Unfortunately for the rest of the U.B.A., that person's not here. He's not bowling right now.
First, second, or third.
I think it was actually an 807 on singles, yes.
On the dry, on the burn.
On the burn.
On the burn, he shot 806.
Yeah, he tried to go.
Yes. So they're on the burn, and this is now the scorched oil policy at this moment. Almost. And I predicted at least one of these matches would be a 170-160 affair.
Are you serious?
I am. I may have actually been overarching at that point.
I don't know. I just seen a lot of struggle across the board. You know, I think just a lot of struggle across the board in the whole relay itself. You know, it's just crazy the way. I hope the adjustment. I mean, the left is always great. No bowlers on the left. Especially, oh no, wait! This pair they actually did have a.
They
DHS. Leah went with body bags versus body bags in Game 7, and she carried the team on her back, from what I heard. And her back is pretty big.
And right now it's probably in a lot of pain at this point. So yes, congratulations to DHS. They did win their match earlier against body bags. Aaron Williams right now is looking to try to do anything against the pins, and he does. Aaron Williams, a.k.a. A-Dub, with the strike. He's maintaining his lead right now. A-Dub up by 11 pins as we go into the third frame. It looks great on the screen. So one of the things that I was explaining before, I made an analogy earlier that not every painting is a Picasso. And I said that this one may have been done by my 12-year-old niece. And maybe your son may be helping out with the painting. Ah,
I told you. What
double from Aaron Williams. You did say it. What ball did Aaron Williams go to immediately for all those that couldn't see the ball?
Hustle. That's the yellow hustle, right? I seen it when he did what he did to Drizzy, and now I'm seeing what he's doing to now.
Drizzy being Idris Edmond.
I like fishy and six.
Huh?
I like fishy and six.
You like
Fishy, by the way, said by Ducky Russell, happens to be Joe Heim,
Yes.
and his nickname is Fishy.
Fishy, fishy.
Or in this case, it's Here Fishy Fishy. That's the full name. All right now, meanwhile, we got a 5-pin on lane 4. We'll get to that momentarily. Right now, I want to see Fishy shot on lane 2. Oh, wow. Standing 8.
He got clocked on 80 on the Jersey, the turnpike.
Well, at least it was better than his first shot when he left the 410. Now it's just the 8-pin with nothing over there. Yeah, stone 8.
Boy, that's incredible.
So it's funny when we were discussing about this earlier on Tailgate, we were discussing that Aaron Williams has got to get off to a hot start, and so far he has done exactly that. If Aaron Williams continues to do that, again, he can, if he wins before the transition really hits, the longer it is, advantage Aaron Williams.
Yeah, no, they're bowling on the burn as it is. Well, if it's gonna go to Seattle, there's a burn. There's a difference.
Well, it's on the burn, but the difference is when I'm talking transition, it's bowl until he realizes that yellow ball is not going to hook anymore and it's not going to work, and then he's going to have to make an
I
adjustment.
don't think that's gonna happen.
We'll see.
I don't think.
Yellow hustler, little yellow bird,
I'm a fool.
yellow birdie ball.
That ball is freaking phenomenal. That ball is phenomenal. These guys are both throwing two good pieces, basically. I like what Fishy's throwing. Yeah, that yellow hustle is beautiful. That yellow hustle is beautiful. Oh. Ooh. It's a stone. It's the hat, bro.
Right now, A-Dub looking to get up by at least 30 pins right here with a shot.
But I told you.
Looks good. Yep, the hustle is hustling. You know what else is hustling? His outfit, which you can get at Underground Bowling Apparel.
Yes. Well,
UndergroundBowling.com.
what team you with? I mean, we have some great independent jerseys, but it's better when you're with a team. Wow. Did you see that piece of kryptonite that just fell? Yeah, that would be nice. Ooh.
Oh. Every day I'm hustling. Meow, 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 meow.
I need a drink.
All right, 8-10 up there.
He's get one. Just get the wood.
Well, you got to go get the wood at this point.
Yeah. Wow, kryptonite is putting on a show.
Kryptonite right now, front 6. No chance.
No wood. No wood.
Get the wood. A-Dub right now, halfway part, game 1, 104. Fishy with 2 strikes here in the 5th and 6th can take the lead, possibly go up to 109. First things first, though, he's got to get a strike over here, which is not done yet on lane 2. Here comes the ball. That ball's got a hook. Oh, he almost gets away with it. 7-pin. He's got to throw it fast at this point until that left lane breaks down. Now, we were talking about before about the match that was going on here. So you have 7 games that have been bowled on lanes 1 and 2. Technically 6.5. They didn't finish game 7. So Joe Heim's hope, aka strategy, is that they're not completely burnt because there are a lot less games on at lanes 1 and 2. Look out. Oops. So a lot less games bowled on lanes 1 and 2, which would be around 6.5 on each lane, versus the amount of games that have been bowled everywhere else. And if you look at it, let's do the math very quickly. Trios, you've had 3 games, so that's 9, 18. Then you got a game and a half after that, so 36 games on each lane.
Yes. But then you
on all the other ones.
You only had 1 left.
That is true, even though, well, right now, the other way is that you can look at it is that the righties broke down the pair, even though right now neither bull is setting the house on fire. And Fishy's going to leave another 7-pin. And he better do a better job making the spare than he did on lane 2 when he left the 7-pin, because that went drive by right.
his shoulders. Like he's too direct.
I think you may be right on that. He's throwing the ball very fast, and the chances is that he's not letting the ball set in. Where he threw the ball nicely on lane 1 before, he was actually throwing it a little bit less speed, and he was letting the ball set in. This time around, he's going to make the spare. So right now, instead of getting the strike and being up by 5, he is now down by 27 as we go into the 6th frame for Aaron Williams.
Today's front 7, by the way, tag team match.
Tag team match, that's for the classic titles. And we had Stone 8, we had Stone 9, we had 7 and 10, so we have back row bingo right now, middle of game 1.
It ain't a mambo night, but it's a hell of a night. Is he going to make this? Is the question. He's just going to throw it away.
I don't think he's going to throw it away. And he doesn't.
Good shot.
No, if he keeps using that red ball, I may have to throw, and you're going to understand the reference. If he keeps swinging that red ball, I may have to do a little Van McCoy in there. You understand the reference?
I don't.
They actually had a huge hit in the 1970s called Do the Hustle.
Oh,
See, there we go. Now we get the reference. So you're saying I'm older than you? Is that what you're saying? Grandpa Smurf. All right, well, we're doing the hustle here. Oh, wow, 10 pin. Wow. Well, at least one good news for Joe is that he can continue to chop into this, assuming that he makes a spare. It's either going to be a 16-pin game or got that one, 16 pins. Ducky was thinking that ball was going to veer off a little bit. It did not hit the target. Heim right now going in the 7th frame. The best that he can do, if my math is correct, is a 217. Yeah, best he can do is a 217. And right now, the best A-dub can do is a 233. So theoretically, A-dub up by 16. That is assuming that Fishy strikes. If he doesn't, A-dub is going to be up by more. That ball looks better pitched anyway, even though he's not getting the results. Ooh, got away with it again. He did that in frame 1. He leaves a 7-pin this time around.
Yeah. Can we get a 16, 17? Like, you're way too fast. My God.
So right now he's throwing it. If my vision's not always the best here, but it looks like he's throwing it over almost 20 miles an hour. Is that right?
19.8.
19.8, and everybody's making fun of him, saying he needs to slow the ball down.
I told you he's going to get a speed ticket.
Do they have the police out here?
Yes.
Hanging out? They're waiting for us to get off the lanes?
Yeah, too. That's another story.
Another story. All right, Joe Heim has decided he wants to make a ball switch. Is that urethane that he's got? That can't be urethane. No.
Is that yours?
No, I don't think it is.
Oh, no, that's a hammer. It's Black Widow? Yeah.
You know, right now it's still only a 27-pin game at this point, even though right now the scores are, as I predicted earlier, to be desired.
Open up your shoulders, Joe.
So Joe's being asked to open up his shoulders. Joe's going to respond by throwing a strike. Beautiful shot. Let's see what the speed here is now, since everybody's been yelling at him to slow it down. I guess we're not going to see yet. It looked like a little bit over 20 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
20.17. Oh, he did get under it. That was a much better shot. Meanwhile, Aaron Williams is throwing the ball way out there.
Oh, he went fishing on that one. Yep.
Yeah, he went fishing against Fishy. That's
He's really casting out there.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the 2-8 up there, and he's very lucky that he didn't leave anything else. I was expecting to see a 10 or a 9 on that, as well as the 2-8 double wood.
Can we say team rally update? It's Chef Curry versus Dog Pound. I think Dog Pound may be walking away with it.
All right, now that's game 1, and we'll chat about that. That's another WCS match. Now going to the 9th frame. Now he's going Aaron's going spare, 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 which is fine when you have that sort of lead. The only issue becomes somewhere around here, if he wants to lock out Fishy, he's got to throw a double. Dub right now desperately needs a strike at this moment, and he gets it. Big, big shot. A-Dub can go off for 221. And right now, Fishy can go out for 206. So right now, still maintaining that 15-pin lead as Fishy goes to the 9th frame. If Fishy goes out again, then A-Dub's first ball's got to be a strike in the 10th frame. Meanwhile, we do see the Kryptonite Secret Society match over on lanes 3 and 4. This is for the Classic Tag Team title. Kryptonite right now has got the front 9. So we're going to try to give you a little bit extended footage here. Fishy right now pretty much has got to have the 9th frame. Got it. Joe Heim right now can go out the door for 206. If he does that, Aaron Williams or A-Dub's got to get the first one. If he doesn't, the best A-Dub can do is 201. Big 10th here for Joe Heim. Big 10th here for Kryptonite. Oh, and now that we just focused on it, he leaves the 10-pin. All right, so that's done. Kryptonite's going to win game 1. Yes, Gordon is struck again. Good job, Dark Cloud. Now going back over here, 10th frame, Fishy. Strike here would be tantamount. He gets it. Well, that first strike means that A-Dub's got to show up in the 10th frame. So now A-Dub needs a mark. The question now becomes, does that mark have to be in the form of a strike? I'm going to assume that was my fault that he left the 10-pin in the 10th frame, Kryptonite.
Listen, you didn't watch all the other 8 ones, but so I told you, hey, like they got the front 9, you turned the camera over there, and he went playing 10. So I don't know. I don't want to say yes or no, but possible. Possible.
Yeah, I played the 5th. All right, so Fishy right now will go out. If he strikes out, he will go out for 206. He needs at least 6 to force A-Dub to throw the first strike. Mr. Heim, El Peche. I will say this. It's been a good comeback for Joe Heim. 77 in the 5th frame. Definitely looks like he found something. He did.
Let's go!
Put in the pressure.
Oh, I sure did. 206 by the Fish.
Crowd gets happy. Let's just say the carpet crew, Aaron is stepping into their tank, actually.
Aaron is stepping into unfriendly waters.
Yes.
Waters right now a little bit choppy for Mr. Williams.
And also, he has an unfriendly background with Laurel Lanes, actually.
Well, that's true. The first match that he wins against Joe Heim, the first game that he wins, will be the first game that he will ever have won at Laurel Lanes. However, he can do it here with a strike.
Right.
This is very simple. He strikes, he wins. He doesn't strike, he loses. This for game 1. Oh. No, it's no good. That is it. The Fish comes back from being down. Fish comes back from being down by almost 40 pins to win game 1.
Ball change was a good ball change.
Wins right now. Good.
He showed 191. No, can he finish with a 201?
He can finish with 201, which will not be to 206.
Yeah.
I know it's a little weird here in terms of reading the scores because you have the number up there. There are certain lanes that do that already add the 10, and there's others that don't.
Right.
This one does, and Aaron probably wishes that it doesn't. At the end of game 1, Joe Heim 206, Aaron Williams 201. The Fish leads A-Dub 1-0.
That's only game 1.
That is only game 1. Well, I'll be honest. The scores right now were higher than I thought that they deserved to be here. That they have any right to be at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the fact that there will be a 160 game somewhere in here. I'm still going to hold on to that prediction.
277, 214 Kryptonite. Cap tag teams was Secret Society. It's not a bad game. I mean, Kryptonite kind of opened up a can. They've been on the lanes all day.
Well, that's one of the reasons why you show up early and you do the U.B.A. event beforehand so you can get an advantage. Right now, both people that showed up to the U.B.A. event beforehand have gotten feels on what they need to do or up in their matches 1-0.
Yeah.
And you know what would make him look flashier is if they had U.B.A apparel, which they are currently wearing. And you can also, if you go to undergroundbowling.com, they have the Underground Bowling apparel. Isn't that right, Tony? Tony, he flashes the thumbs up. Gotta get Tony in some U.B.A apparel. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. He's a great cameraman, great. Actually, he's putting everything together for the WCS. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, great job by Tony Nieves all day. Great job on this right now. Fishy right now, his strike streak has ended. 9 spare.
Kryptonite's looking relentless today.
Well, they are. Aaron Williams right now is trying to look relentless right now. Hey. Aaron Williams right now, 4, 6, 7.
I'm gonna get a bottle of water.
Okay. That's all right. Williams right now trying to get at least 2 here. Maybe going for the spare, doesn't get it. Aaron Williams with a 9 count. So now he's trailing Joe Heim by at least 11 pins as we go into the second frame. Joe Heim had to come from back. He opened up frame 1. He had to come down from way back to get game 1. So he's got it. So if you're tuning in right now, both challengers are leading at this moment. Joe Heim up 1 zip on Aaron Williams, and Kryptonite, who almost shot a 300 game 1, leading Secret Society 1 zip. Williams right now, you still on the hustle. There's the strike. So it looks like if he stays down and in, he's okay. If he squeezes the ball outside and it squirts out, that's trouble. Heim right now, second frame, game 2. Maybe he can breathe, relax a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. It's one of those games where we're going to be in lanes that I really feel are going to be a struggle. I don't think that they're going to be carrying. Now, of course, watch me be completely wrong on this, though I'm not. There's an A-pin. Joe Heim only at 19.8 in ball speed. When he was striking before, he was over 20. Yeah. I don't know, as we say. I'm looking to make the spare. That ball will hook in, makes a spare. Right now, Heim up by 10 as we go into frame 3. Now, the one good thing about A-Dub at this point is that if he doubles, he theoretically ties the game. So theoretically, right now, it's an even match. However, that means that Aaron Williams has got to throw a double. And by the way,
Almighty words of A-double.
Yep. Yeah, A-Dub needs a double.
Uh-huh. You got to know your opponent.
Yep.
Love that. I mean, he didn't mean it to come out like that, but it did.
I'm sure somewhere around some of his opponents are going, wait, why didn't he do that against me?
Well, you know, he wasn't at lower lanes.
Fishy right now looking for the strike, gets it. Heim right now technically up by 10. If A-Dub strikes here, then he won't be up by anything. And we'll have an even game. Oh, I'm going to start looking at some of the scores here. Ernie, yes. Good match. Yes, definitely a yikes. And Barry Holmes, you're right. Very entertaining first game. Hello, everybody. Tim Coons, let's go A-Dub. If A-Dub throws a strike here, he's going to be happy. He's not. 4-pin. Now, again, he's not throwing the ball in lane 2 the same where he's throwing the ball in lane 1. Lane 1's down and in, and that ball's sort of roaming outside. It's hustling. Maybe it's hustling too much. Too much hustle. Maybe shaking down the kids for their lunch money somewhere down on the other side of the lane. That ball needs to hook a little. Whoa, that ball almost hooked too much.
Oh, sorry, thank you.
A-Dub with the spare going into frame 4 of game 2. Aaron Williams down by 10. And technically, because Fishy's on a strike, he could be down by more. Williams right now. Now, again, here's what I don't understand. And of course, he's going to get the strike there. That was a beautiful shot. That shot's down and in. I don't know why he's not throwing the same shot on lane 2. I'm not sure if Aaron understands why he's not throwing the same shot on lane 2. Grandpa Smurf meeting is chatting with Aaron about that exact same thing. And being that Grandpa Smurf is part of Smurf Nation, I don't understand why Grandpa is trying to give A-Dub any advice except unless it's the wrong advice. Right now, we're going to chat with Joe Heim. Well, we're not going to chat. Cameron's going to chat with Joe Heim. Strike in the third frame. Technically, he's up by 10. A double here will make him up by 20. An open, and all of a sudden, we're back to an even game, depending on the severity of the open. Heim right now is waiting for Secret Society to go on their side. Society down 1-zip. That's a back and forther between both of those teams. Heim is trying not to make this a back and forther. He's trying to get the lead right here. We'll expand it up to 20 if this is a strike, and it is. Joe Heim now starting to open up some space here between him and A-Dub. Heim up by 20, going into the fifth frame. This is an important frame just as a statement. If he strikes over here, then he knows that he'll have the lead when he goes into the seventh frame. If he doesn't, then it depends on what he does. Meanwhile, Aaron Williams needs to find some sort of carry quickly. We are approaching the midway mark of game two. Time right now, that ball looks good. It is 3 in a row for the Fish. Fish right now opening up. He still has a 20-pin lead, but what that means to Aaron Williams is this. If he doesn't start striking in the fifth frame, he's going to fall down so far that he may not be able to catch up. Fishing on a triple, and Aaron Williams, after having a little bit of carry in the first game, certainly seemed to have lost it on lane 2. Now, I don't know what Grandpa Smurf has told him in terms of if he saw what I was seeing. Oh, there's that ball out again, and that comes back hard and high. Now, he's throwing the ball in 2 different spots. He's leaving the 4-pin. So right now, A-Dub will now be down technically 30, maybe even more. Heim's strategy right now, very effective, which is a combination of make sure I know where I am, thank you, left-hand side, and make sure that I can force Aaron Williams to double, because right now he's not been able to do that. He also knows Aaron Williams' history here, and it has not been good over at lower lanes. Right now, it looks like that same history is over there. Now, I'm just sort of curious as to if Aaron Williams knows that he does not bowl good here, why he did not bowl the team relay like everybody else that's currently bowling right now. Well, there we go again. There's the down and in. He has yet to do that same sort of shot on lane 2. Lane 1, he's got down. Not doing it on lane 2. Right now, in the middle part of game 2, Aaron Williams got an 89 in the 5th. Fishy can have a 99 in the 5th.
Sorry, guys. I was doing a little spot-on interview for the WCS Tag Team Match Contenders. In case you didn't know, DHS just took their victory over Body Bags in Game 7 at Laurel Lane. Oh, my God. Fishy.
4 in a row for Fishy, and all of a sudden now Fishy has a chance to put this one away. He's already up by 40. Another strike here, and it's going to be real hard for Williams to catch up unless he starts stringing them. And he hasn't thrown anything on lane 2. It's sort of like that's where he finished, and that spooked him at the end of game 1 because he's not been able to recover.
With the new freedom that the WCS has in the North, it doesn't have to be a U.B.A. event that you don't have to bowl. I mean, we would like it to be there, but the reality is you don't have to be there. And I wouldn't have picked this house. His record is not really great here. It's full advantage Fishy here.
Heim looking for 5 in a row. He gets it. And this is exactly what Aaron Williams needs to be worried about and what Joe Heims is really focusing on right now. He's figuring out, he finally found his line on both lanes, and he's going to try to dispatch Mr. Williams before the transition happens. And if he does, and he is not, if he does that, we're going to have a new heavyweight champion, and Aaron Williams finally gets a strike over in lane 2. And I say finally because now he's down 40. The best that Aaron Williams can do is a 239. That would be good enough for game one. It's not going to be good enough here. And it's definitely not going to be good enough now.
Doesn't have much room for error. He needs to watch out.
Well, he's been throwing good balls over in lane one. That one, I think, got away from him a little bit.
One out. If you notice, his footwork was a little bit faster. He needs to slow himself down and refocus on himself.
Yeah, I was going to say right now the best that he could have done is a 239. Not anymore. The best right now that he can do. Ooh, I thought he missed that one.
That
Best right now that he can do is a 208. And that also means that Heim doesn't even need to strike anymore. He just needs to fill frames at this point. And theoretically, he doesn't even need to do that.
If you got comments, Ducky's actually doing us a favor. He will be on the monitoring of comments. So if you want to talk trash to Ducky, we're more than open for that.
If any hate mail comes between either Rudy or me or Ducky,
Wow.
and ooh,
A little too excited. A little too excited there.
well, you know what? He's a little bit excited he pulled it, but that's a makeable spare.
Yes.
And-
not in danger where it's like, oh wow.
No, and what Aaron needs to do, number one, Aaron's got to go out the door at this point. Because again, he's got to get it to a 218 because that's the best that he can do. I think I said 208. I'm wrong. Best he can do is a 218. And then he needs Mr. Heim to find a couple of holes, big holes that look like fish gills, or maybe blow spouts. Oh!
By the Great Walls of China.
I was about to say, and that would be one of them.
Wow.
So here's what the deal is at this point. Heim is up by 40. All right, technically 38, not 40. So Heim can actually open once and still be in control of his destiny.
But he doesn't want to open it in the ninth. Nobody wants to leave a
No, you don't want to open in the ninth.
Nobody wants to leave a foundation for him.
No. Wants to throw a strike here. Anyway. Fishy is still swimming. We got a fishy.
You guys fishy swimming.
We got a fishy being yelled at by a ducky.
Yeah.
Facts. Let's see how many awful fish puns that I can throw in, and I'll tell you something. I can throw in a lot. Just like Aaron Williams would like to throw that ball back. He did not catch a strike. Caught another 4-pin.
Hey, shout out to Ernest. Ernesto.
Shout out to Ernesto Cabrera. By the way, Ernie and I will be there tomorrow focusing on the Vixens match. That title match.
Commentary tomorrow. Go live because it should be very interesting.
It's going to be a great match. Missy Collins versus Tiffany Smalls. Both of them. Obviously, Missy Collins is your current Vixens champion. Tiffany Smalls has already held onto the belt. She wants it back.
Yes.
Speaking of which, we can talk about results from earlier on today. Raul Renteria, speaking of people who want his belt back, China Faison wanted his belt back. He's not getting it. Raul Renteria wins 4-1.
Yep. Demanding lead in Parkway. Another house favorite, Bowler's favorite house. That and Lodi are like the top two houses on everybody's list.
Well, don't tell Rule that. Almost every single match he's lost at Lodi.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's lost almost every single title match, including the Northeast Tag Team, which is how Secret Society won the belts. They defeated Raul Renteria and Brian Andrews at Lodi Lane to get the belts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that? That's your house.
Who would have thought it? Yep. So now if Aaron Williams goes out the door, that's good for 207. Right now, Fishy has a 206, so he needs one pin. Bali cannot go into the English Channel.
Actually, go back to my Robert Smith days and throw it in the gutter on the first shot, and then throw the rest. Just to be a little bit disrespectful.
You know what? You never know what's going to happen. He could foul. He could lose his grip. You never know. My attitude is just get it out of the way. And now it doesn't matter. Now Fishy can throw the ball in the gutter twice and not worry about it. Because Williams got 205 and Heim's already got a 206.
Also on Team Rally update, basically Dog Pound is losing this match by a lot.
It's a lot to a little.
Yeah, a lot. 178 to 107 and going into the ninth.
So, well, Tim Kuhn said 1-0 Fishy about to be 2-0. It's no longer about to be. It is.
It is.
And hello, Nick Stawicki. Oh, you can do that now. It doesn't matter. Yeah, and Ducky's right. Rudy goes, you sure it's an area check? I'm not sure if it's an area check.
How much more left do you have to do? That was not the right ball.
That was definitely not the right ball. No.
Nick Stawicki, a very interested
I mean, granted, he didn't need it.
passerby on this. No, it didn't really matter. He could have used the alligator roller at this point and thrown the ball down. It would not have mattered.
Now you throw what ball, see what's going to be working, but I would have stayed with the ball that was working already. Not throw myself off
I got a spare.
on my line. Oh.
Yeah, but you gotta throw an area check sometime. Even though I guess one of the things is that he's been locked, and again his goal is to finish this out before his left side dries up and he's got to adjust.
Yeah.
After game one, which was fascinating, game two is now a little bit more high scoring, a lot more high scoring than I expect, but more high scoring as would be expected in a heavyweight title match.
Wow. Who is this guy? Kryptonite Token just really throwing that ball.
Token's throwing that ball, except that it could be a little too late on that side.
Oh no, I couldn't agree more. But he's throwing a nice ball.
He's throwing a nice ball, and Heim's throwing a pretty good one also. At the end of game two,
Game two.
I'm gonna wait over here. Yeah, a lot to a little. I want to say 226.
Solidarity, let's get your butt down here. You need to talk to your man.
Yeah. At the end of game two, Fishy 235, A-Dub 206. Fishy,
205.
I'm sorry, 205. Yeah, it couldn't be 206. 205, Fishy leads 2-zip.
Will this be the sweep that Aaron was talking about?
Well, Aaron was talking about it, but I don't think this is the sweep that he wanted.
Yeah.
It's not the one he had in mind. Keep in mind, a couple of nights ago, and Lodi Lane's Arsenal administered the 4-game sweep, and they are now the new.
He just had to step right to honestly with us. That's all he had to do. He was just lofted it without lifting it, and now he's just looking lost. That was a bad ball change in my eyes.
Well, not a good ball change. And I probably would have made that change on lane 2. Lane 1, he was actually throwing it pretty good with the hustle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Makes a spare. Good job on the spare. Now I'm interested to know, what new ball did Aaron Williams use? Aaron, what new ball is that?
What ball is that?
Phase 4.
The what?
The phase 4.
Oh, phase 4. Ooh.
Well, he's at phase 4. Right now, he may have to go to DEFCON 4, at least DEFCON 3, because he's trailing Zip 2.
2-zip. 2-zip, Joseph.
Joe Heim right now. Got it. Spares traditionally do not beat strikes, sir.
That is very true. But how long can you keep on stringing them? That's the question.
Well, right now, he's stringing pretty good. I mean, the one good thing about that 10th frame is that he was able to throw an area check and maybe went, not time yet to take that. I'm going to keep using the line that I've been using.
The line that I said stay on, which I didn't think you needed an area check at that time.
Area check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2.
Over. Once you push an oil over, you got to watch it because that next shot may not be the same thing.
That's true. That looks like a flashy strike, though. 2 in a row for Fishy.
That was a throw time. That was definitely a throw time.
Now, for his work, because he does work at one of the local casinos, I can't say which one, but Joe Heim has his own flashy apparel and his own outfit that he has to wear. Just like if you wanted to wear U.B.A. apparel, you can go to undergroundbowling.com. Go for the Underground Bowling Association website, and you may not want to wear Pocket Kingz apparel at this point, because right now, A-Dub cannot throw the ball into the right side of the ocean at this point, continuing our underwater nautical references. To throw a strike right now, he's got to have soul.
I don't know where we get this, but okay. We're shooting at U.B.A. apparel. Some of the best jerseys that's ever made, hands down. We have influenced other, let's just say, other facets of bowling. Because of us, they wear these jerseys, and it's a new style of bowling, new part of culture of bowling.
You can copy the format. You cannot copy the culture.
Exactly. All day U.B.A.
Right now, Aaron Williams wants to try to copy what Joe Heim is doing, which is throw strikes. Hey, back to the yellow ball. Back to the hustle. 4-pin.
Yep.
Well, this is the first time the 4-pin showed up on lane 1. It's been showing up frequently on lane 2. 4. As he tries out with the practice golf swing. 4.
I'll be right back. I'm
Make
going
this
to
fair. Ooh. All right. We're going to try to get some team relay results. Right now, Aaron Williams is he's making spares. Spares do not beat strikes. And Secret Society right now has tied the matchup over the Classic Tag Team side. So they are tied 1 game apiece. Heim looking for 3 in a row to start the game. That doesn't sound good, and it doesn't look good either.
Hey, keep swimming.
3, 6, 7, 10. Looks like he swam into a coral reef on that shot.
And I mean, every once in a while, we like to go from a nice blue ocean to the dirty sea. He went into the sea. He hit a little rough patch.
Looks like he got caught in the tuna net in that last shot.
Hey, listen, man, the Titanic didn't sink yet.
Oh, he makes a spare. Titanic did not sink.
I'm gonna put it right here. Edit. Just so you know, I want a video clip. The Titanic did not sink yet.
Did not. Now, somebody was noting that it's 2, 4, 7, 10. This is actually, if you look at it from the camera, on our side, it's reversed. So, yes.
I'm sorry. So I thought
This is actually in reverse if you see the pins. So the pins are in reverse.
But live feed.
Live feed's correct. So, oh, no, we got another one, and I'll make sure that I'm looking at it from not from the video and from real life. And real life says it looks like a 6-8.
No, that is real life. So live feed is regular.
Correct. That's reverse.
It's wrong. So we
Correct.
should not.
Right. So you got to look it over there. In this case, though, it's a 6-8. Now, is he going to make this one? No. So right now, 73 in the 4th for Fishy. That does open up the door for Aaron Williams to take the lead in Game 3 as he goes in the 4th frame. Mark will get him in the mid-70s. Now, the video actually is looking good.
He did it.
So it's a qualifier. Okay, it's like a qualifier. Get on the list. And once we're on the list, you guys, you just gotta
Aaron Williams with a strike, and he will take over the lead.
So it's like within U.B.A, like as you move up, and so it's a kind of that. What's the actual?
Williams right now has the lead, assuming that he throws at least 3 pins here.
But what's the actual title?
Right there. Yeah, you ever watch wrestling?
Now he can expand the lead to 15 here with a strike, which is not going to happen.
Okay. All right.
Well, there's that 4-pin again. Papa Smurf notates that's that 4-pin. This time the 4-pin's showing up on lane 1, not lane 2. For those of you that have just shown up, hello, everybody. Aaron Williams, who is the champ, is right now, he's taken the lead in Game 3, but he's lost the first 2. Joe Heim right now is up 2-zip. Williams makes a spare. So right now, A-Dub can be up as not as high as 98 in the 5th frame. Fishy with a 73 in the 4th. Double will put him back over Aaron Williams.
basically your two averages combined, which has to be under what's the cap? 430. Okay. And then the uncapped is basically any two bowlers that are on the right. So that one there's no limit on the average. With the average. And is this all scratch or yes? Oh, it's all scratch. It's all scratch. I don't fuck with scratch.
Here's Heim. Now, right now, he had 2 straight splits. And there's that 4-pin again.
You're fast again. Come on.
Joe Heim back up to close to 20 miles an hour. Ducky's saying slow down. I think Aaron's a little bit lost at this point. I'm sorry, not Aaron. Joe's a little bit lost at this point.
He's not lost.
He's wandering a little bit.
Yeah.
Ducky's saying he's lost. I'm saying he's a little wandering.
Into the sea. You have to sit there and go into the pond, then you gotta go into the river before you come back into the ocean. Like he's still swimming.
So he's spawning right now.
Yeah, he's still swimming.
He's spawning.
He's just in the wrong part of the. He's not comfortable.
He's leaving little white pins. Looks like he's going to try to make the 6, and he does.
Hey. Oh.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
So right now, Williams up by 5 as we go into the second half of Game 3. And this is a game that Williams really needs to win because you'd rather be down 2-1 than down 3-zip.
Yeah. Aaron needs this game to sit there and get that confidence back. Coming into today, he sat there and said that, oh my God, the last time he was in this building on this pair, he got swept. So in his mind, he does not want to do it again. So this game right here is a crucial game for Aaron, for his own mind's sake.
Well, right now, what house is this? This is Laurel Lanes.
Great, powerful Laurel Lanes.
Right now, Joe looks like he's
Lefty friendly, but
not sort of lefty friendly this game. Heim makes the 2-4. However, he is still trailing. Right now, he's down by 7. Aaron Williams can take control of this game right now. Williams right now. Oh, well, not only is he not going to take control of this game, he's going to leave a mess. That's a 6-7. And if he doesn't make this, Joe Heim will recapture the lead. And yipes. Williams right now, at least he'll get 1. So right now, Aaron Williams goes from +5 to down 6.
What's the count?
Count right now is Joe Heim up 2-zip, and Aaron Williams just gave Joe Heim the lead.
Really?
With a 6-7 open over on lane 2 as we go into the 7th frame. And he used another fish reference. It looks like Aaron Williams right now is floundering at the moment.
Yo, shout out to Sean Wade on the chat. Shout out to Tiffany Smalls. Tiffany Smalls is the illest.
And 10-pin.
Solid 10-pin for 8 dubs.
That actually looked like the best ball that he's thrown on lane 1 so far.
Yeah.
Well, I should say that he was burying it in game 2. Game 3, he clearly lost his look.
He's meditating. Damn.
Well, at least he's meditating to making spares anyway, so that's good.
At least he's closing them, Wow. They both got 1 open. It's a battle of the spirits right now. Apparently, what I said came to fruition when he shouldn't have changed that ball. Now look at he can't even find the pocket.
Well, Sean Wade right now, he already has a new Southeast opponent that may be coming after him at Mega Bowl. Now there's a shot that he may have a new Northeast opponent that may be coming after him at Mega Bowl.
Right. Well, I mean, let's be real. Sean Wade made lightweight to Aaron. It wasn't no slouch match, but he got through him at Battle Bowl.
It wasn't a slouch match, but it wasn't very competitive either.
Actually, what? It went to game 4?
Sean Wade, I can't wait to climb this list and come after you.
The words of Ducky.
That was from Ducky. And right now, Ducky may have to go through Joe Heim because Joe Heim up by 6, huge 8th frame right now. Strike here puts him up by 16. More importantly, he cannot be shut out going into the 9th and 10th frame.
Right now, this is looking like a welterweight match.
Well, you know, I did say there's going to be a 160, 170 match somewhere down the line. This could be that game.
Yep. Oh, wait, is that
Time right now, looking at double right there. Doesn't have it. 4-7.
Is that Alexander Vargas, the epitome of Game 3 dry goat? Yes, that is.
Alexander Vargas, he ran over him in 4. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, it was in 4, Sean Wayne?
Yeah, and Sean Wayne said, well, right now he's focusing on Jerry, which he should be.
Yeah.
I believe he's got to defend against Jerry once before Mega Bowl.
No, he does. I think that's
Because I was going to say they didn't have him defending in the Southeast yet.
Well, did Wade with Swade? Get it?
I got it. I didn't want it, but I got it.
Oh, way to go.
Well, Fishy right now, if he goes out the door, best he can do is a 211. If William goes out the door, best he can do is a 215. So right now, if Aaron can actually carry, he's sort of favored right now, but he's got to throw. He's not throwing a bad ball. They're just not carrying. But right now, you're possibly looking at 190, 180 here. Comes Aaron Williams staying with the hustle. Hustled up a strike there. Now a strike here, which is why I said it was important that Fishy gets a strike in the 8th, which he didn't. A strike here, and now Aaron will take the lead, and he cannot get locked out in the 10th frame.
Wow.
This one's a clear back and forth, sort of like the motion of the ocean.
How do you expect me to answer that one?
Big shot here. Oh, he gets the strike.
Hey, Dub, get love. You got some love in the knife. Going in strong.
Now, people.
That pressure back on, I mean.
Yeah, well, people ask me all the time, who do I want to see? What do I want to see win, or who do I want to see? And my answer is always, what I want to see is a Game 7.
Oh, we love Game 7. That's clearly evident.
Regardless of who wins, you want Game 7.
Yeah. Actually, two nice gentlemen. I love the WCS and the competition it brings.
Oh, these are both fun guys, and it looks like right now Secret Society may be taking control of Game 3 at this moment. However, let's talk about the heavyweights. Fishy,
AA or Jig? Jig, is that AA?
Fishy right now almost certainly needs to get a strike right here to get pressure, and he gets it.
Clap back. You go clap back.
Right now, it's still a 4-pin match at this point. Fishy technically up by 6 as we go into the 10th, but realistically, he's really down by 4 because he's only on a strike. Aaron Williams is on a double. So whatever Fishy does, he cannot lock out Williams, but he can force pressure on him and maybe sneak one out in Game 3 like he did in Game 1. First shot here almost certainly needs a strike. He gets it. Again, if it sounds like deja vu all over again, I said the exact same thing at the end of Game 1. That first strike means that Aaron Williams has got to show up. The question just becomes, how many strikes does Aaron Williams have to throw? If Joe throws another one, that means Aaron Williams or A-Dub's got to throw 2. Heim, that's 2. Looking like he's in control. Gauntlet now.
Apply the pressure.
Gauntlet being thrown to Aaron Williams, and keep in mind, in this spot in Game 1, he did not respond well to it.
That is correct. I mean, this is like a turn of events in the sense of, I hate to flash back to this at Lodi with A-Dub and Drizzy.
Trees.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably seeing another sweep, but it returned of Aaron getting swept.
Well, that is. Let's see if that does anything. I don't think it does. I still think Aaron Williams has got to get 2.
He still needs 2. Yo, shout out to AA.
Heim says he needs 1. No, he needs 2. Strike, 4.
Yeah.
We'll win it for Aaron Williams. First things first, he's got to get strike number 1. First strike here, got to have it. That ball scored it out there.
Let that shit go.
Sure did. Deja vu all over again.
Yo, what is Kia mean?
No, it wasn't.
All right, and it almost hit the gate. But it looks like his scheme has hit the skids at the end of game 3. Joe Heim 208, Aaron Williams 178. Joe Heim is up 3-0. One more game that A-Dub does not win, and we have a new champion with Joe. And Joe Heim right now, again, flashing the U.B.A apparel. Once again, just a reminder, if you want the same apparel that the U.B.A bowlers wear, go to Underground Bowling Apparel. There's also two jerseys. It's not just from Smurf Nation, but U.B.A apparel. All over the place. Again, they're at undergroundbowling.com.
One of the elite game, AA, is like incredible. I would love to see
AA is in Anthony Arias, correct?
Anthony Arias, yes. I would love to see him in the WCS. He talks the talk. Really, he doesn't talk when he bowls, but the guy's an impeccable bowler. We'd love to see that caliber bowler go for the heavyweight belt and to give a good run.
Well, AA is saying, Jesus, Xmas, fish in the water. Fish is about to be caught and hooked and
I think
about to have some dinner at this point.
It's ice fishing.
Yeah, ice fishing. Fishy may be looking at Aaron Williams for dinner. Right now, we're starting off here, and there's a strike. It looks like Fish. Joe Heim is lined in.
Can we talk about his swag right now? Game 4. Right now, he looks like the game is over already.
Well, right now, if A-Dub can't string, the game is going to be over. There's 4 games left. Aaron Williams' margin of error is 0. He's got to win them all. If he doesn't, we're going to have a new heavyweight champion.
On the tag team side, wow, it's looking incredible. Kryptonite is getting a run by Secret Society. Secret Society is up 156 to 138 going into the 9th.
Ooh, 7-pin. I'm sorry, 10-pin.
There's been a story of this guy's. He's throwing a hell of a ball and just no carry here. I don't know why he picked a bowl here for this match. When we have the new WCS rules where you can bowl anywhere, now it doesn't have to be a team event no more. And I would have never picked here. This lose the record.
I think some of these locations that some of the bowlers have selected were very questionable this time around. Mass Destruction, I understand them going up to Lodi, that's questionable. Shondike going over to Parkway, that was questionable. If anything, Shondike should have had or Ool Bowl here, because this would have been very squirrely and it would have been a grind contest.
It would have been a whole neutral area for everybody.
Absolutely. So, I mean, and we got this right now, and oof. And Joe Heim's prediction right now is becoming exactly accurate.
Wow. Did you just not see this? Oh! Well, the lane 1 is his favorite lane, clearly. Well, on the side, I'm sorry, on the tag team.
Yeah, on the tag team side. Actually, right now, the way that Aaron's bowling, you may as well call it the welterweight side at this moment.
No, oh my God. Don't say that. I mean, I just said that. But...
Oh, you just said it. I just accentuated it.
I could agree, Alex. Alex Vargas is actually saying that this is what happens when you feel
like nobody better than you. Underestimate your competition.
It sounds like the
ouch, ouch, ouch.
To a Murder Inc. member. I think this is probably a retaliation.
I'm sure that some of these people that are chatting over here are sort of enjoying the moment right now. Yeah. They're savoring their meal, as we say.
I think Murder Inc. is appreciating this.
I think Murder Inc. is enjoying very much what Joe Heim is currently doing to Aaron Williams.
I mean, you got AA, who's a new on Murder Inc. this season, which was a hell of a pickup for them. You got Vargas, who they stole from the tribe. Nah, let me not say that. You got Alex Vargas, who was a tribe member, who actually went to his friends in Jersey with Murder Inc. How's that, Alex? I like that one. You got a lot of Murder Inc. people that's just watching this match.
Yeah, I was going to say, there seems to be more Murder Inc. people watching than Pocket Kingz people at this point.
Yeah.
Unless the Pocket Kingz people just left in disgust at this moment.
Wow. You think they would leave a teammate like that, bro? That's like Royal Flush pulling us up.
Wait, they did that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
They did get the victory after that, though, but not on my pair.
All right, Joe Heim right now makes a spare. And if I'm Aaron Williams, I've got to figure out how to throw a strike on lane 2. Once again, he has the opportunity to take the lead, albeit a small one, but still a lead.
Not for nothing. That's to change the subject too much, but I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's match of the Vixens.
That's gonna be a fun match, and I am looking very forward to be chatting with Ernest Cabrera.
That's going to be a great match. The commentary is going to be live.
Secret Society, by the way, will take game 3.
So it's what, 2-1?
2-1 Secret Society. And oh my goodness, but you know what? That could be the break that A-Dub needs at this point.
Awesome carries. Gave it all he got. He wants to get 1 win at least out of this.
Well, you know, the first win that you get is the first one. Then maybe you get 2, maybe you get 3. You and I have both come back from 3-0 deficits.
Yes, we have.
Just got to take it one game at a time. And Aaron Williams right now has got to take it one ball at a time. Oh, no, he did not.
He found the split.
Yeah, he found a split. He found a 3, 6, 9, 10. He found a hole in the Great Barrier Reef at the bottom of the sea. That's what he found at this point. And right now, the fishy may be smelling blood in the water. Aaron almost certainly needs to make this, and he does it. And oh boy, Joe Heim right now has a chance to really get some ground here in game 4 and make it a sweepski.
In case you didn't know, you can find us on social media platforms at U.B.A, TikTok, IG. You can also find us on Facebook, Underground Bowling Association. And you can also find us on YouTube, which you're streaming with us live at U.B.A Bowling. Fishy Strings another one.
Fishy Strings another one, and he's donning the U.B.A apparel. I'm going to say this now quickly because I may not have enough time to get to a game 5 to talk more about this because there may not be one.
Better than U.B.A apparel.
There is nothing better than U.B.A apparel, and you should go to undergroundbowling.com to get your fill of U.B.A apparel. And maybe Joe Heim is going to get people to get. Oh, by the way, you can make your own nicknames on the apparel.
Yes.
And maybe there'll be Fishy Nation. Maybe that'll be trending somewhere.
No, I don't know about no Fishy Nation.
I don't know. Fishy Nation right now.
Not for nothing. I'm sorry. I don't like that team name. I would never get that jersey.
What, Smurf Nation or Fishy Nation?
Smurf Nation or Fishy Nation. Because, I mean, Fishy in the UBA is a different thing. I mean, Joe Heim is using it as something else. But no one wants to be called Fishy in the UBA.
Well, that's true. And there is another 4-pin.
Wow.
Right, and right now, Joe Heim.
Just said there's not going to be a game 5, so get out.
Yeah. The 4-pin
out as much as possible.
Yeah, the 4-pin just said, you know what? I want to have more glow-in-the-dark bowling. So when this is done, we're just going to shut the lights out. After the other. That's 4-pin number 9 right there. He's absolutely right.
So they did come win their last.
Powerhouse won the team relay. Congratulations to Powerhouse.
Yes, Powerhouse.
Now let's see if they can take that same intensity and use it in the New Jersey South tomorrow. Actually, New Jersey Shore tomorrow.
New Jersey Shore. But also, if they win this match, guess who will they be seeing next month?
Secret Society, maybe.
No.
Or Arsenal.
Actually, DHS is seeing all games out.
Oh.
His heart is out. His heart doesn't want it. He doesn't want it.
He's lost his soul.
He's frustrated.
Oh, he absolutely is. Yep.
Cassandra looking like a sweet. Missy, I'm not gonna be there, but I am looking forward to that match. In case you didn't know, Missy's real name is Cassandra.
Yep.
Right, Twin? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because
He had an incredible run.
Aaron Williams had a great run. He's beat up a whole bunch of people that a lot of people didn't think that he was going to beat up.
Yeah.
So, you know what? There's no shame in his game. However, to quote a fish story, fish are friends, not food. And in this case, Joe Heim as a fish is not anybody's friends except the new heavyweight title. He's going to be friends with that momentarily. Oh. 7-pin. Well, hold up, wait a minute, except for the fact that Heim right now up, assuming that he makes it, he'll be up by 40. Even if he doesn't, he'll be up by 30 with 4 frames left to go. And A-Dub with a bunch of red numbers and not show. Oh, is that a 5-pin? That is a 5-pin.
5-pin on lane 4. Secret Society.
Second 5-pin in there in the building.
Is she gonna tag in? Oh no, she can't tag in. It's the A1.
No, she can't. She can't take out. It's second frame. We'll be going to that match momentarily when we're done with this.
Yes.
And Fishy right now is up by at least 30, possibly 40 with a strike here in the 7th. And to say that Aaron Williams needs to throw strikes is an understatement of the year at this point. And of course, we're focused on the 5-pin, which she makes.
Second 5-pin is over here.
Get the powder. Get the powder.
Another strike by Joe Heim. Joe Heim needs to bring his cast of characters with him everywhere he goes at this point.
Definitely a dub. It's definitely a dub for dub. Yeah, there's wow. The swag on game 4 from Joseph Heim was incredible. Came out the gate, just threw out a nice double, just been locked all since. He knew what he was picking when he said, I want this match at Laurel Lanes.
Oh, yeah. He
Yeah.
knows the history also. I mean, everybody's history is out there.
Yeah.
You know exactly what your history is, and everybody sees it. You know, a lot of this, again, is based on the U.B.A podcasts and all these other things that we do. People keep track. Smart bowlers keep track. And one thing that you can say about Joe Heim, he's one of the smartest bowlers right now, and he's going to be one of the smartest bowlers with the title belt.
Yeah.
And speaking of belts, because again, we may not have a lot more time to be plugging this, but speaking of belts, if you want to get all sorts of U.B.A apparel, go to Underground Bowling Apparel over at undergroundbowling.com.
Exactly.
And now Aaron Williams finds what he wants.
Well, the pressure's off.
Well, yeah, it's
Somewhat off.
It's somewhat off, and as Aaron Williams said, it's too late now, and it may be. Best Aaron Williams can do at this point is 218. Right now, Fishy still's got to get some marks. The game's not completely out.
I mean, I would be throwing darts every chance possible right now if I was Aaron.
Pocket Kingz darts.
Like that.
Yeah, well, like that, except it's still the 2-4, and it's still very makeable.
It doesn't mean he will make it.
Oh, it does not. He sort of made it an adventure earlier on in the last game.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, if Fishy stays clean, we've got a new champion. If Fishy doesn't stay clean, then it becomes interesting. If my math is correct, actually, you know what? I take that back. Fishy still needs to find a double around here. If Aaron Williams goes out the door, Fishy's got to find a double.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, without realizing, Aaron might have a chance.
Aaron's got a chance, but the part of that chance relies on Aaron striking consistently. So that's part one. Part two is that he's going to need some help from the pins.
Facts.
And right now he is on lane 9. Big shot here for Heim. Big shot. That was a huge shot for a number of reasons, one of which is he can't get shut out. The other one is if Aaron does go out, Fishy, the worst Fishy needs is a strike in the 10th frame. Well, not even a strike. He's got to get a strike in the first ball, the first frame. And that is if Aaron Williams keeps striking. Well, there's a strike. Going 10th frame, well.
Pressure busts pipe.
Absolutely. Sometimes pressure produces diamonds.
Facts.
Other times it produces seaweed.
Seaweed, exactly. You don't know. Sometimes it comes out this way.
Right. Oh, and there's another 5-pin. And she can't tag out either.
One finger.
All right, 10th frame, first ball, got to have it. He does.
Oh, you got to have it.
All right, and again, just like I said before, this time Joe Heim's got to show up in the 10th frame. Well, Heim's got to get at least a mark. If Aaron strikes again, that means Heim's first ball's got to upgrade from a mark to a strike. See, people left. Maybe some people got to come back here.
Yeah. Maybe
you got to come back. Oh, no. She missed a 5-pin.
Get the powder.
Second ball here. Strikes barely, does not get it. 4-pin.
Still needs a strike in the first.
Yes and no. No, he doesn't need a strike anymore. Now he needs a mark. But theoretically, what this will do, 9-0 at this point would be a tie. If Heim goes 9-0 and he makes a spare, it's a loss. All right, so that spare forces Joe Heim to throw a mark in the 10th frame. Because 9-0 gives him the 206.
Yep.
And A-Dub's got a 207.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and all of a sudden everybody's come back.
Yeah. Because,
Hey, where'd you come back? Wait, come back. It's not over yet. Oh.
Wow. Was that tag necessary right there?
No, I'm not sure that tag was necessary at that point, to be quite honest. He wasn't throwing it bad for his ball.
It was coming up, it was chucking up at the end of it.
Yep. But let's go over here. Here's the game right now. This is game, set, match, and the heavyweight championship. He gets it. We will have a new heavyweight champion in the Northeast.
Aaron, what a hell of a run, bro. I first want to say, wait, hold on. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Aaron has had a credible run. He's beat a ton of people. He's kept it so far for about 5 months.
Yep.
And he's gone through the list. He had a hiccup.
7 there, but that's more than enough.
That's more than enough. Big shout out to Fishy. I mean Joseph Heim. What are we gonna call him? Fishy or?
Well, his name here, Fishy.
Yeah, Fishy. He's the only one that wants to be called out.
The Fishy got hooked and he caught a whopper.
Oh, facts. He called him. Got a whopper in A-Dub. Wow. Wow, strong finish, Joseph. Oh, in true gentleman fashion, A-Dub. That's a true champion, bro. I haven't seen that happen in a long time. The champ giving up his belt to the winner.
Well, it's funny. Aaron Williams has beaten people by the sweep, and now he is a victim of it in the most unfortunate circumstances. We have a new Northeast champion. At the end of game 4, Joe Heim, 225, Aaron Williams, 207. Joe Heim is your new Northeast heavyweight champion. And I think it's time to have a little conversation with him. But before you do that, once again, another shout out to Underground Bowling Apparel at undergroundbowling.com, because you can wear some of these threads.
I'm ready for everybody. You gotta come to where I want to go now.
We're gonna see what happens.
I'll come wherever. Hey, I'm lucky. I can walk wherever you are.
We're going to go over here at this point because there's still a match coming on over there. First of all, congratulations on your match.
Thank you, sir. No,
Ducky wants you to get a haircut now with the money that you won.
I will never cut my hair again. I cut it for 8.5 years for the Marines, and now it's time to grow it out.
It's time to go down. Now, first of all, congratulations. Or now, second of all, after first of all is nice haircut.
Thank you, sir.
Almost matches mine
No, mine's-
when I had hair.
well, you need some longer hair.
So that's part one. Part two is, how does it feel to be the champ?
Feels great. I came in here, did what I was gonna do, and got the job done.
Now, your next match, people saying, hey, come to home field, come here, come there. Are you a fighting champion? Are you going to stay in the region? What is going through Joe Heim's mind in terms of location?
Listen, I'll be a fighting champ. Wherever the match takes me, it's where it takes me. I'm left-handed. I got an advantage anywhere.
Very true, very true. So you had some Smurfs here. You also had Ducky here. Talk to me about how you felt that was an advantage going in your favor.
Well, Ducky knows how I bowl and knows when I'm opening up and whatnot. He gave me advice, and I ran with it.
Little Ducky Smurf alliance.
Somewhat. Yes.
Any chance that we're going to be seeing you bowling together at the Northeast Unholy Alliance?
I don't bowl no. No, I usually work.
Okay, fair enough.
Money comes first.
Very true. Any shout-outs? Anything you want to say? Any comments?
Shout out to Rob Weston, the owner of Smurf Nation. Shout out to Jim Douglas, the president, who draws all my stuff. Thank you guys for believing in me.
And congratulations on Smurf Nation's first heavyweight title.
Thank you. Second title, second championship.
Second championship, but first heavyweight one.
So are you gonna get a haircut with the money you won?
I will never cut my
Can you get a haircut with the money you won? Like seriously. I'm getting tired looking at that. It's almost longer than mine. It's almost longer than mine. I mean, like,
When it gets longer than yours.
get it together.
Wait, you two work together? Why do you two work together?
Oh, they're parts.
Oh, I didn't know that. Ah, gotcha.
Excuse me?
All right. All right, so wrapping this one up as we go, I'm going to bring this back over to Rudy. Wrapping this one up, Joe Heim wins 4-0. However, we are not done with our matches. We still have a classic tag team match, and this one's pretty hot. Rudy, back to you.
Yes, and now we're back at the classic tag team match. While these other two relic on the belt, and hopefully get me a picture. Kryptonite versus Secret Society. What's the count on this match? Leah, what's the count? What's the count?
I think it's going to be Secret Society.
What's the count? 2-2. 2-1.
2-1 because I can't see Game 5 with them having 700 after 4 games.
That is true. That is true.
And I know Secret Society won the last one.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1 Secret Society, right?
2-1. Secret Society.
Can Kryptonite actually pull it out?
You know what? One of the interesting things here is Secret Society has made their share of mistakes, including somebody missing a 5-pin, and yet Kryptonite has not been able to take advantage. I mean, at this point, it looks like now with the double they're looking to, but Secret Society still has the lead, and if Leon Stone throws another strike here, Secret Society will be up by 10 going into Game 4.
This is a different first game, a different game for Kryptonite.
Let me call Malachi. Let him know he's back in the South. I'm gonna put Malachi.
That's only temporary. That's only temporary.
Okay, so we'll take that for now.
I'm gonna send some of my New York people up.
All right, so right now, Leon Stone looking to keep Secret Society in the lead, and he will. 3 in a row for Secret Society. Right now, both teams are on doubles going to the 8th frame. Secret Society is on a 3-bagger, but in terms of score, that's not really going to matter. Secret Society right now up by 10 as they're going to the 8th, and they're discussing strategy here because I believe as this is Game 4, Miss York still's got to go back in. I definitely know she's got for the last shot. Now, have they, what tag is that for Secret Society? The question becomes, how many tags? Now, you know Samantha's got to come in and throw the last shot because it's Game 4 and she started the game. Now, the question is, do they have to go again? 3, okay. So then Samantha doesn't have to go back in until the last shot in the 4th game. Now, she could go earlier if she wants to. I don't think she wants to. Oh, no chance. Right now, Leon Stone is locked. They've got the last 3. They're up by 10. Another strike here. They will guarantee to hold on to the lead going to the 9th frame, and more importantly, they can't get shut out. Ooh, that looked good to me. Rudy was not convinced on that.
That guy got hand. That guy got hand.
Leon Stone got hand.
He went fishing on that one.
All right, we're going to try to give you some extra coverage, which we will until we have to shut off. That's what we call bonus coverage. Kryptonite right now pretty much has got to have this. They do. Right now, still a 10-pin game going into 9th frame.
So we're going to conclude this.
So we'll get to the end of the game, and then we'll finish it off, and then we'll keep everybody in suspense.
And basically, for more live action, you can find us U.B.A. Bowling on YouTube. This is the current championship match.
Yeah, we're ending Game 4 right now. Right now, Secret Society up by 10. Kryptonite again's got to keep the strikes going right now. They're chasing. They got it. Now, right now, Secret Society Strike in the 9th, first 2 in the 10th, and then anything from Samantha, and they lock it. So now it's down to Leon. And basically, Samantha's not really going to be a factor in this match. Maybe in this game, I should say.
This one went down. 18 now.
Leonstone right now, striking the 9th, first 2 in the 10th. And then Samantha just needs anything. Stone right now, looking to strike. Oh, he did not do that, and that's a 2-pin. So what that means right now is Kryptonite cannot get locked out. Secret Society, if they go out the door, best they can do here is, I want to say 233. 233, and then actually that can't possibly be right. It was 233 if they went back out. Now they can no longer do that, so now it's going to be 212. Thank you, Brain. Actually, I'm sorry, 213 is the best that they can do, and Kryptonite can go out for a 224.
After this match, we'll be concluding our live feed. First and foremost, thank you for watching U.B.A. bowling. And it's a 10-pin difference on this one, right?
Well, it was 10 pins until Leon missed the strike in the 9th frame. Now it is Kryptonite that's going to be up by 15 on the other side.
Wow. Way to apply pressure.
Got to apply the pressure at this point. So
They can finish with a 213 finish.
Yep. So that means Kryptonite needs the first 2 hits. Wow.
And in case you didn't know, please get your U.B.A. apparel at UBA undergroundbowling.com. We got the hottest jerseys around by far. V-neck, sleeveless. Your style is our style with your flair.
All right, so here's what this means at this point. Samantha's got to throw the last shot, and she's going to. So they're going to be up, assuming that she hits it, so they're going to be up by 49. That means Kryptonite needs a double to win. Strike 9 spare is a tie. Anything less than that, Secret Society goes up 3-1.
Wow, talk about pressure.
Well, this is a big go ball right here.
Woo! That girl's not to be played with. Samantha came to play.
Well, here's the issue now, and people don't really want me to discuss this, but I'm gonna open up the elephant.
Are you going to be a Dark Cloud?
I'm not going to be Dark Cloud. I'm going to point out she missed a 5-pin in the 3rd frame, and right now she made it. They win this game, and they're
still going to win this game. Wow.
So Samantha York misses a 5-pin and gets away with it.
Wait. I guess the next question is Samantha going to get powdered?
I don't know. I guess
is Samantha going to get powdered as she drinks and toasts her recent victory?
I think if they lost because of that, maybe she gets powdered. I don't know. At the end of this game, and then unfortunately we got to pack up.
Yes.
But at the end of this one, Secret Society 213, Kryptonite 188. We're gonna leave you at the end of game 4. Secret Society is up 3-1.
Right after the impressive start from Kryptonite with a 277 to now this. Wow.
Well, I mean, Kryptonite's been in there for every single game. They haven't gotten blown out. They've just made really bad mistakes near the end of each game. I mean, they had it. They had
bad mistakes as in a 6 the split.
Yeah, the 6-0 in the 10th frame. They go out the door. They win. There's nothing Secret Society can do about that.
Right.
They opened in the 9th frame in game 3 when they were up, and they gave Secret Society the lead back, and they didn't relinquish it. I mean, maybe game 2 Kryptonite had. Secret Society had legitimately given to Kryptonite, but after that, I mean, these are mistakes that are unforgivable at this point.
Clearly,
you can't be making these mistakes in a title match and expecting to win these games.
Clearly. And on that note, on the words of my nephew, what are we here for? You're here to get the belt, your team, to championship, or to make a pretty penny.
or
without
a little
jersey.
bit of both. And with a pretty penny, you can go buy U.B.A apparel over at undergroundbowling.com. That's a last plug I am doing, I promise.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Catch us tomorrow where we will be having Cassandra Collins versus Tiffany Smalls, a.k.a. Missy Collins, future Hall of Famer in my book for Connecticut, versus a future Hall of Famer for Jersey. This is going to be an exciting match. Shout out to Ernesto, shout out to Gordon, and of course, big shout outs to the U.B.A, the culture of bowling, basically.
Yeah. You know, and again, we appreciate everybody showing up and watching the feeds because we can't do this without you guys. Thank you all.
Thank you.